Have you ever wondered how masturbation affects the lives of elderly individuals? In this video, we'll explore a topic that is often overlooked or stigmatized, the role of self-pleasure in later life. While many people might assume that sexual health is only relevant to younger generations, the truth is that masturbation can offer significant benefits for seniors, enhancing both physical and emotional well-being. You'll discover how this intimate practice can improve circulation, relieve stress, and even boost your sense of self-esteem no matter your age. We'll also debunk myths and confront misconceptions surrounding sexual wellness in older adulthood. Stick with us until the end to learn why maintaining sexual health, even in the later years, is essential for overall vitality and happiness. Whether you're seeking to better understand this aspect of aging or support a loved one, this video provides the insights you need to approach the topic with confidence and clarity. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked this video. You can help me continue to spread the message of aging gracefully. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you like this video, please comment 1, and if not, comment 0 to let me know, so I can create better content for you. Now, let's get started. As we age, maintaining our overall well-being, both physically and emotionally, becomes increasingly critical. The later stages of life bring a variety of changes, many of which are inevitable. Our bodies begin to slow down, energy levels fluctuate, and our emotional needs shift. However, there is one aspect of well-being that is often neglected or ignored when discussing aging: sexuality, particularly the practice of masturbation. Many people may view this as unnecessary or even taboo for older adults, but upon deeper reflection, it becomes clear that self-pleasure in later life holds substantial meaning, offering numerous benefits that extend far beyond simple physical gratification. In this discussion, we aim to explore how masturbation can significantly impact both the physical and emotional health of elderly individuals. We will challenge the myths surrounding sexual pleasure and intimacy in old age, revealing how this intimate act can positively, and sometimes negatively, influence the lives of older adults. This conversation is especially pertinent for those entering or navigating the second half of life, a period when the body undergoes profound changes and emotional and psychological perspectives evolve. While society typically associates sexual desire and self-pleasure with youth and vitality, the truth is that sexual energy and the longing for intimacy do not disappear as we grow older. These desires remain alive and active throughout our lives. Masturbation, therefore, can serve as a vital outlet for expressing this ongoing sexuality. This isn't just about seeking pleasure for pleasure's sake, but rather about maintaining a strong, healthy connection to oneself, which nourishes both the mind and body. At its core, masturbation is a natural and healthy expression of human sexuality, no matter one's age. For older adults, it offers far more than just a release of physical tension. It plays a crucial role in supporting overall health and well-being. Research has shown that sexual activity, including self-pleasure, can promote healthy circulation, relieve stress, improve sleep quality, and even boost the immune system. These benefits are particularly important as we age, when managing stress and maintaining physical health become essential for living well in later years. Moreover, engaging in regular sexual activity, including masturbation, can help older adults preserve a sense of sexual function and arousal, which can be a powerful source of vitality and personal empowerment. However, the advantages of masturbation extend beyond just the physical. Emotional well-being in later life can be profoundly enhanced by the practice of self-pleasure. Masturbation provides moments of relaxation, stress relief, and comfort, especially for those experiencing feelings of loneliness, isolation, or depression. It offers individuals a way to reconnect with their bodies and enjoy intimate personal experiences that foster a positive body image and self-esteem. As people age, they often face feelings of invisibility or diminished self-worth, especially given that societal standards often marginalize or dismiss the sexual desires of older adults. In this context, masturbation becomes an act of self-affirmation, a means of reclaiming one's sexuality and preserving a sense of autonomy and self-love. The physical changes associated with aging, such as hormonal shifts, Reduced libido, erectile dysfunction, or vaginal dryness can complicate sexual experiences for some individuals, leading them to feel disconnected from their sexual identity or even ashamed of their desires. Yet, the reality is that many of these issues are manageable through lifestyle changes, medical interventions, or adjustments in technique. Using lubricants or seeking out medications to address physical discomfort can help maintain a fulfilling sexual experience. The key lies in recognizing that while aging can present certain challenges, it does not eliminate the possibility of sexual pleasure or intimacy, including masturbation. Despite these clear benefits, there are still many myths and stigmas surrounding the topic of sex in older adulthood. Society has long perpetuated the idea that sexual desire diminishes with age, which can lead to feelings of embarrassment, shame, or inadequacy for those older adults who continue to seek out and engage in intimate practices. Consequently, masturbation in older adulthood becomes more than just a pursuit of physical pleasure. It represents a process of self-discovery, empowerment, and the reclamation of ownership over one's body. It serves as a reminder that no matter our age, our capacity for joy, intimacy, and self-love remains undiminished. Embracing sexuality in later life, including masturbation, is an important aspect of overall well-being. By continuing to honor and nurture our sexual health as we age, we can maintain our sense of vitality, self-esteem, and emotional fulfillment. Far from being a taboo subject, masturbation in older adulthood is a healthy, natural, and empowering expression of human sexuality, proving that the desire for intimacy does not fade with age, but rather transforms and enriches our lives in meaningful ways. We must always strive to strike a balance between self-care and the understanding that our emotional well-being is intricately linked to the relationships we cultivate throughout our lives. True fulfillment, after all, is not solely derived from knowing ourselves, but also from being known, valued, and understood by others. As we age, the importance of bonds formed through love, friendship, family, and companionship continues to be crucial. These connections remind us that while self-pleasure can be a beautiful and life-affirming act, it is in the presence of love, connection, and shared experiences that the human heart truly thrives. In our view, masturbation can serve as a valuable tool for self-care, healing, and nurturing a positive relationship with our bodies, especially as we grow older. It provides a safe, accessible avenue for older individuals to experience pleasure, intimacy, and bodily autonomy on their terms, even when the possibility of external sexual relationships may diminish. However, like any aspect of self-care, moderation is key. Masturbation should be seen as part of a larger, more holistic approach to health, which also includes maintaining social connections, emotional well-being, and physical fitness. When approached mindfully and in moderation, masturbation offers a range of physical and emotional benefits without the risk of falling into patterns that could lead to emotional withdrawal, physical discomfort, or neglect of other important aspects of life. Medical research consistently supports that, when practiced in moderation, masturbation is not only safe for older adults, but it can also help improve mood, enhance sleep, reduce stress, and maintain sexual health. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Self-stimulation can have a positive impact on overall well-being, but, like any habitual activity, excessive engagement may lead to unintended consequences. Compulsive or overindulgent masturbation can present physical, emotional, and social challenges, especially as we age. One of the main concerns raised in medical literature is the physical and mental fatigue that can result from frequent self-stimulation. As we grow older, our bodies naturally have fewer energy reserves, and activities such as masturbation should be treated with the same care and consideration as any other aspect of physical and emotional health. Overindulging in self-pleasure may lead to feelings of lethargy, exhaustion, and disengagement from other essential activities, such as maintaining an active lifestyle, nurturing social relationships, or pursuing hobbies that contribute to cognitive and emotional well-being. This is especially concerning because staying physically active is crucial for maintaining mobility, balance, and cardiovascular health, all of which are vital for quality of life in later years. The outdated and harmful notion that older adults no longer desire or deserve sexual satisfaction limits discussions about sexual health for seniors and discourages them from seeking experiences that enhance their well-being. The truth is, older adults, just like people of any age, deserve to experience pleasure, intimacy, and connection, both with themselves and with others. Unfortunately, the stigma surrounding masturbation in older adulthood is often compounded by a lack of open dialogue on the subject. Many societies shy away from discussing sexuality, especially when it comes to older adults, leading to feelings of isolation, shame, and self-doubt among those who still desire sexual expression. This silence prevents older individuals from seeking the information, support, or medical care they need to preserve their sexual health and overall well-being. While the positive aspects of masturbation for older adults are well established, it's important to recognize that, like any activity, it can have drawbacks if not approached with care and mindfulness. Excessive or compulsive masturbation, particularly when it interferes with daily responsibilities, relationships, or emotional well-being, could signal underlying issues such as emotional distress, loneliness, or even addiction. In such cases, seeking support from a healthcare professional or therapist may be necessary to address the root causes and develop healthier strategies for sexual expression and overall emotional health. Balance and moderation remain key as they do with any aspect of life. By challenging stereotypes and misconceptions surrounding sexuality and masturbation in older age, we affirm that sexuality is an inherent and natural part of the human experience, and self-pleasure is a healthy way to nurture that part of ourselves, regardless of age. For older adults, masturbation can offer both physical and emotional benefits, helping to sustain a connection to one's body, mind, and overall well-being. Masturbation in later life is not simply about seeking pleasure for its own sake. It's an important act that affirms self-worth, maintains physical health, and fosters a deeper, more meaningful relationship with oneself. At its core, masturbation is a deeply personal and natural act that provides an opportunity to connect with one's body, alleviate stress, and experience moments of pleasure. For many, it becomes an important way to relax, unwind, and find solace in moments of solitude, serving as a reminder that personal care and intimacy need not diminish with age. As we age, masturbation can evolve into an expression of independence and self-sufficiency, particularly when many aspects of life may feel beyond one's control. In youth, masturbation is often tied to curiosity, experimentation, and societal expectations, playing a significant role in self-discovery, both physically and sexually. However, as we transition into older age, the meaning and significance of masturbation change. The drive for performance, comparison, and societal standards of beauty and stamina fade, giving way to something deeper and more personal. No longer motivated by external validation, masturbation in older adulthood becomes a private, intimate ritual, one of self-fulfillment and comfort. It transforms into an act of personal discovery, a moment of stillness where one can be free from the pressures of external expectations. This transformation occurs alongside the physical changes that come with aging. Hormonal shifts, especially the decline in testosterone and estrogen levels, often lead to a decrease in sexual desire, frequency, and even the way pleasure is experienced. While the intensity or frequency of desire may diminish, the capacity for pleasure remains intact. Masturbation can take on greater significance in later years, offering a chance to explore new physical sensations and adapt to the evolving needs of one's body. One of the most beautiful aspects of self-pleasure as we age is the freedom it provides to explore sexuality without the burden of societal expectations often tied to partnered sex during earlier stages of life. In youth, sexual experiences are often loaded with pressure regarding performance, appearance, frequency, and the ability to satisfy a partner. These concerns gradually lessen with age, allowing for a more intimate connection with oneself, free from judgment or comparison. Masturbation in older adulthood becomes less about measuring up to external standards and more about indulging in personal pleasure, comfort, and peace of mind. For many older adults, this act becomes a form of liberation, a personal sanctuary where they can reconnect with themselves, exploring desires without fear of rejection or societal pressure. In this way, masturbation serves as a tool to reclaim one's sexual autonomy and nurture intimacy with oneself, even in the absence of a partner. As the body changes, it can be challenging to maintain a connection with one's physical self. Masturbation, however, allows individuals to stay attuned to their physical sensations, fostering a sense of sexual agency and vitality on their terms. The freedom to explore pleasure without the constraints of external expectations enhances both emotional and physical well-being, reinforcing the idea that regardless of aging, individuals can continue to experience joy and satisfaction in their own way. This sense of self-empowerment is particularly relevant as we age and face the loss of some independence, whether due to health complications, reduced mobility, or the need for assistance with daily tasks. Many aspects of life become more difficult to navigate, but engaging in self-pleasure can serve as a powerful reminder that certain elements of autonomy remain intact. Masturbation offers individuals control over at least one aspect of their bodies and lives, providing a reassuring affirmation of their ongoing capacity for intimacy and pleasure. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Masturbation in later life transcends age, evolving from a youthful curiosity and form of experimentation into an act of comfort, empowerment, and connection. It reinforces the belief that, no matter how much our bodies change or how much other aspects of our independence may diminish, the ability to enjoy intimate moments and physical pleasure remains available. This act becomes a deeply empowering reminder of one's ownership over their body, and a source of reassurance in a world where personal control may feel fleeting. By embracing and celebrating the ability to experience sexual pleasure, older adults can continue to feel empowered and confident in their bodies, fostering a stronger sense of self-worth and well-being. This understanding allows individuals to recognize that sexual health and intimacy are integral to maintaining overall life satisfaction and mental wellness as we age. However, the societal attitudes around sexual pleasure and aging require profound reevaluation. Too often, society equates sexual desire and pleasure with youth, reinforcing the harmful belief that these experiences are reserved solely for the young or physically fit. This mindset marginalizes older adults, making them feel as though their desires are no longer valid, acceptable, or worthy of attention simply because they have reached a certain age. This exclusionary view can create feelings of isolation, shame, and guilt for those who still seek to experience intimacy or pleasure. These limiting beliefs not only perpetuate unnecessary stigma, but also undermine a fundamental human right, the right to experience joy, intimacy, and connection throughout one's entire life. We must actively challenge this outdated narrative and shift the conversation toward a more inclusive understanding of sexual health. Sexuality is not bound by age. It is a lifelong pursuit that should evolve with us at every stage of life. To do this, we need to promote an understanding that sexual well-being, including self-pleasure, is just as important for older adults as it is for anyone else. It is essential to acknowledge that sexual pleasure does not have an expiration date, and that older adults are just as entitled to experience it as their younger counterparts. The physical, emotional, and psychological benefits of sexual activity remain relevant and important for individuals of all ages. By normalizing the conversation around masturbation and sexual well-being in older adulthood, we can begin to dismantle the societal stigma that often surrounds these natural and healthy desires. This shift in perspective encourages older individuals to embrace their bodies, explore their needs, and engage in intimate experiences without fear of judgment or societal backlash. Such a transformation fosters a culture of acceptance and inclusivity, where the pleasures of life are not limited by age. It allows individuals to feel empowered to nurture their sexual health and well-being well into their later years. Regular self-pleasure helps maintain healthy circulation and tissue function, which are critical for preserving sexual health and pleasure as we age. This can contribute to overall physical health, making the aging process more comfortable and fulfilling. Emotionally, engaging in self-pleasure can provide relief from stress, promote a positive mood, and offer a sense of comfort and relaxation, particularly when faced with the challenges that aging often brings. Furthermore, masturbation fosters a sense of autonomy, reinforcing the notion that we retain control over our bodies and our pleasure, even as other aspects of our lives change. There is something undeniably beautiful and profoundly human about the act of self-pleasure in older age. It speaks to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring desire to find joy and connection with oneself, even as we navigate the complexities and challenges of later life. It serves as a powerful reminder that pleasure is not a gift reserved only for the young but something that transcends age, adapting and evolving with us as we grow. In this way, self-pleasure can be seen as a testament to our ability to continue seeking out fulfillment, intimacy, and self-compassion, no matter where we are in the cycle of life. Masturbation, in its essence, is a lifelong pursuit with the potential to offer comfort, healing, and happiness at any age. As we reconsider what it means to age and how we view the inevitable changes that come with growing older, we must also reconsider our approach to and discussions around sexuality. Masturbation, far from being a frivolous or shameful activity, is an essential part of both physical and emotional health. It allows us to stay connected with our bodies, celebrate our capacity for pleasure, and find solace in intimate moments with ourselves. By embracing this understanding, we help create a world where individuals, regardless of age, feel empowered to experience the full spectrum of life's pleasures, free from societal constraints. In this context, masturbation can be understood not simply as a physical act, but as a deeply meaningful form of self-care, a practice that honors and nurtures the body and its inherent worth, regardless of age or circumstance. It serves as a reminder that the body continues to offer us pleasure, connection, and vitality, even as the years pass by. Whether or not one chooses to engage in self-pleasure in the later stages of life is an intensely personal decision, and we must respect and uphold the autonomy of each individual in making that choice. We should never impose judgment, but rather support and celebrate the varied ways in which people choose to care for themselves. By opening up this conversation about the sexual well-being of older adults, we create a much-needed space for individuals to feel empowered in their decisions. This openness allows older individuals to reclaim their right to experience pleasure and intimacy, embracing their bodies with love, compassion, and acceptance. Far too often, society tends to marginalize the sexual desires of the elderly, assuming that pleasure fades with age. Yet pleasure doesn't have an expiration date. It evolves just as we do. The capacity for joy, connection, and self-expression remains available to us throughout our lives, adapting and transforming along with the natural progression of aging. As we age, our needs and desires inevitably shift. The physical realities of aging may bring about changes in our bodies, but they do not eliminate our need for pleasure, intimacy, or connection. Rather, they ask us to embrace new ways of nurturing these aspects of ourselves. When we delve deeper into the effects of masturbation on elderly individuals, it becomes evident that its physical and psychological benefits are not only significant, but also deeply enriching. One of the immediate physical advantages experienced by older adults through regular self-pleasure is relief from tension, stress, and physical discomfort. For many, this relief plays a critical role in improving sleep quality, a crucial factor in maintaining overall health and well-being during later years. As we age, restorative sleep becomes even more important. Sleep is the body's natural healing mechanism, essential for restoring energy, regulating mood, and supporting mental and physical health. For many older adults, the soothing release provided by self-pleasure can make the difference between restless nights and deep, restorative sleep. which is vital for sustaining vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance. In this light, masturbation can be seen not just as a form of physical pleasure, but as an integral part of maintaining health and well-being. It allows individuals to engage with their bodies in a positive, affirming way, fostering a sense of agency and connection to themselves. This act of self-pleasure can help to combat the feelings of isolation, disconnection, or physical discomfort that sometimes accompany aging, reaffirming the idea that the body is not merely a vessel in decline, but a source of vitality, pleasure, and joy. In addition to its physical benefits, masturbation offers profound psychological advantages that are often overlooked, especially in the context of aging. One of the most significant yet underappreciated aspects of self-pleasure is its ability to foster self-awareness and self-acceptance. Through the act of masturbation, individuals can cultivate a deeper, more intimate understanding of their bodies and desires, a personal journey that transcends age, but becomes particularly important as people grow older. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. For many, the aging process brings with it a sense of losing control, whether due to physical illness, reduced abilities, or societal perceptions that link aging with decline. In this context, masturbation can serve as a deeply personal and empowering way for older adults to reclaim that control. It offers a chance to reconnect with the body, reinforcing the idea that pleasure remains a vital part of life, despite the changes that come with aging. As people grow older, their relationship with their bodies can sometimes become strained, even frustrating. Physical limitations, health challenges, or societal pressures may cause individuals to see their bodies as a source of discomfort or shame, rather than pride. Masturbation offers a powerful opportunity to challenge this view, allowing older adults to rediscover their bodies as sources of pleasure and self-care. This act can shift their mindset, replacing a sense of limitation with empowerment. In essence, self-pleasure becomes an act of self-affirmation. It encourages older individuals to celebrate their bodies not for what they have lost, but for what they continue to be, deserving of joy, love, and connection. By embracing this perspective, we reaffirm the dignity and worth of every individual, regardless of age, and open the door to continued pleasure throughout their lives. Through this deeply personal act, the body transcends its role as a mere vessel and transforms into a symbol of empowerment and a reminder of inherent worth. It becomes a way to reconnect with the capacity for joy, pleasure, and self-affirmation, elements that may often be overlooked as we age. This subtle yet profound shift allows individuals to regain control over their bodies, reinforcing their self-worth and dignity. For older adults, masturbation is not just about physical pleasure. It represents a transformation in how they see themselves, not only in terms of physical form, but also in relation to their place in the world. Aging is often misunderstood, with societal narratives framing it as synonymous with decline or loss. But it doesn't have to mean surrendering one's right to experience pleasure. Masturbation serves as a tangible reminder of the body's continued capacity for joy, pleasure, and satisfaction, regardless of age. Even though aging is often perceived through the lens of loss, masturbation helps to break the stereotype that the elderly are disconnected from their sexuality. It shows that one's body is still capable of providing positive, empowering experiences. However, like any activity that brings pleasure, it's essential to approach it mindfully. While masturbation offers numerous psychological, emotional, and physical benefits when practiced in moderation, it can have unintended consequences if it becomes excessive. Excessive masturbation can sometimes lead to temporary hypersensitivity in the genital area, which may reduce the ability to experience pleasure in the same way as before. This can create a cycle where more intense stimulation is required to achieve satisfaction, which ultimately undermines the enjoyment and fulfillment once felt. What was once a comforting activity may begin to cause frustration, anxiety, or even emotional emptiness. The negative effects of excessive masturbation extend beyond the physical realm, It can deeply affect emotional well-being, especially in older age when loneliness, anxiety, or depression may be more pronounced. Some elderly individuals, particularly those facing social isolation or emotional challenges, may turn to masturbation as a temporary form of relief. While it may provide momentary comfort, this can become problematic if it becomes the primary or sole way to cope with emotional distress. When masturbation replaces meaningful emotional connections, it deepens the sense of isolation, making it harder for individuals to seek out the relationships they need for their well-being. Social isolation is already a significant issue for many elderly individuals, as family bonds weaken and social circles diminish. It becomes increasingly easy to retreat inward, relying on solitary activities for comfort. If masturbation becomes the sole source of emotional comfort, it can prevent older adults from seeking the deeper, more meaningful connections that are crucial to their emotional and psychological health. While masturbation can certainly play a role in maintaining a connection with one's own body, it should never substitute for the emotional richness that relationships offer. The truth is, the need for emotional, physical, and social connection remains just as strong in later life as it does in youth. Masturbation can play a role in self-love, self-knowledge, and autonomy over the body, but it should never replace the equally important bonds with others. Humans are inherently social beings, and the connections we form with loved ones, friends, and communities are essential to our sense of well-being. Masturbation, when practiced in balance, can enhance self-worth and help individuals maintain a healthy connection to their bodies. However, it is equally important to prioritize emotional and social fulfillment by seeking companionship and staying open to the emotional richness that comes from relationships. Through this balanced approach, older adults can embrace both self-pleasure and meaningful connections with others, ensuring a well-rounded, fulfilling life. The key is maintaining a healthy relationship with one's body, while continuing to nurture the relationships that provide emotional and social satisfaction. When masturbation becomes the dominant focus of an individual's life, it can detract from the motivation to engage in other essential activities for overall well-being. In older adulthood, this can accelerate a decline in physical health, leading to diminished vitality and energy. In addition to the physical consequences, excessive masturbation can have social and interpersonal repercussions, especially in romantic relationships. For people living alone, self-stimulation can offer an important outlet for sexual release. However, for couples, excessive masturbation may begin to erode the intimacy shared between partners. This can create a widening emotional and physical gap, ultimately challenging the closeness of the relationship. Companionship and shared intimacy are vital in later life, and if masturbation replaces or diminishes the desire for closeness with a partner, it can become harder to sustain fulfilling relationships. Ultimately, the goal is to maintain balance, embracing self-pleasure while also prioritizing emotional and social connections. By doing so, older adults can continue to experience joy, pleasure, and deep connections with others throughout their lives. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your time and attention. Maintaining balance is crucial when it comes to personal pleasure and relationship health. While masturbation can serve as a healthy and positive form of self-care, it should never overshadow or replace the emotional bonds and physical connections we cultivate with others, especially as we grow older. The importance of nurturing intimacy and physical touch in relationships cannot be overstated. These elements are essential for maintaining both physical and emotional closeness, which play a pivotal role in fostering fulfilling connections. By practicing mindfulness, moderation, and self-awareness, older adults can discover a harmonious balance between enjoying personal pleasure and nurturing meaningful relationships that support their overall health and well-being. Moreover, research consistently shows that when practiced in moderation, masturbation can offer several health benefits for older adults. It can elevate mood, alleviate stress, and contribute to better sleep quality, vital benefits as we age. Engaging in self-pleasure helps maintain a healthy level of sexual energy, an important factor in sustaining sexual function. It also provides physical health advantages, such as improving blood circulation, supporting pelvic health, and reducing the risk of prostate issues in men. For women, it can help maintain vaginal health and strengthen the pelvic floor. Beyond physical benefits, masturbation fosters greater body awareness, self-esteem, and emotional well-being. It offers an opportunity to reconnect with one's own body, reinforcing that sexuality remains a natural and healthy part of our identity, regardless of age. For many older individuals, embracing the pleasure and autonomy that comes with self-stimulation can create a sense of empowerment and confidence, dispelling any feelings of shame or discomfort associated with aging and sexual expression. This acceptance of one's sexuality as a part of the aging process can contribute significantly to emotional and mental resilience. However, it's essential to remember that regular physical activity is crucial for maintaining mobility, strength, and cardiovascular health as we age. Studies consistently show that activities such as walking, strength training, or cardiovascular exercises help prevent falls, improve balance, and enhance mental clarity, activities that become increasingly important as we age. Excessive masturbation, however, may reduce motivation to engage in these necessary physical activities, which can ultimately lead to a decline in mobility and overall quality of life. The role of masturbation in relationships becomes more complex as individuals age. For older adults in committed relationships, frequent masturbation can pose challenges when it begins to overshadow the shared intimacy between partners. While masturbation is a natural part of human sexuality, excessive self-pleasure may create a subtle but profound emotional distance. Partners might find themselves drifting apart emotionally, with physical touch and affectionate gestures becoming less frequent. As the focus shifts from shared experiences to individual gratification, the desire for intimate connection may diminish, creating a growing sense of disconnection. This shift can make it more difficult to nurture the intimacy that once bonded the couple, leading to frustration, confusion, and even resentment. As we age, the significance of emotional intimacy in relationships grows. Physical appearance and energy levels change, and emotional intimacy becomes the cornerstone of maintaining a strong bond between partners. Many couples rely on physical closeness, affection, and shared experiences to nurture their connection and ensure long-term happiness. These moments, whether small gestures of love or deeper emotional vulnerability, contribute significantly to a sense of emotional security and well-being. However, when masturbation starts to replace these shared experiences, it can create a void in the relationship, leading to feelings of loneliness and dissatisfaction. The absence of mutual intimacy can cause partners to question the strength of their bond, affecting the future of their relationship. This dynamic becomes even more complex when we consider the emotional and psychological effects of excessive masturbation. Many older adults come from cultural or religious backgrounds where sexuality was often repressed or stigmatized. Growing up in environments where sexual pleasure was seen as shameful or immoral can leave lasting emotional scars, creating a complicated relationship with sexual desires. For these individuals, engaging in masturbation may bring feelings of guilt, shame, or embarrassment, emotions that are deeply rooted in internalized beliefs, societal pressures, or outdated cultural messages that associated sexual pleasure with something sinful or forbidden. For older adults, these lingering feelings of guilt and shame can be particularly distressing, as they may feel unable to reconcile their natural sexual urges with their self-perception or long-held values. The emotional toll of these internal conflicts can be considerable. Many older adults who struggle with guilt or shame related to sexuality also experience low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. They may view their sexual desires as a personal failure, which may cause them to withdraw from intimacy with their partner. As they wrestle with these complex emotions, they may become emotionally distant, further straining their relationships. It's crucial to recognize that sexuality is a natural and healthy part of life at any stage, including later years. The idea that sexual pleasure is shameful or immoral is outdated and harmful. Challenging these misconceptions is particularly important for those who grew up in environments where their sexuality was suppressed or misunderstood. There is no inherent shame in seeking sexual pleasure, whether alone through masturbation or shared with a partner in intimate moments. Sexual expression in all its forms can contribute positively to well-being, even in older adults. For those who struggle with feelings of guilt, shame, or discomfort surrounding sexuality, therapy or counseling may offer a safe space to explore these deep-seated emotions. A trained therapist can help individuals untangle complex feelings and provide tools to develop a healthier, more balanced attitude toward both self-pleasure and intimacy. Through this process, individuals can come to understand that there is no moral failing in seeking pleasure, and that doing so in a healthy, consensual manner is a valid and important aspect of self-care and emotional well-being. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons helpful, please comment number 5 below to let me know that you are still with me. Thank you for your valuable time. In addition to therapy, communication with a partner plays a crucial role in fostering a healthy sexual and emotional relationship. Couples who face tension or disconnection related to issues of intimacy or masturbation should consider engaging in open, honest conversations about their needs, desires, and concerns. By discussing these sensitive topics with empathy and understanding, partners can collaborate to find solutions that not only strengthen their bond, but also ensure both individuals feel heard, valued, and respected. In some cases, couples may benefit from counseling, where a therapist can help mediate these conversations and guide them through the complexities of sexual intimacy later in life. Ultimately, addressing the underlying emotional issues that may contribute to excessive masturbation or emotional distance in relationships is vital for nurturing healthy, fulfilling connections. Rather than allowing guilt, shame, or internalized fears to dictate behaviors, it is important to confront these feelings head-on. Therapy, support groups, and open communication can assist older adults in managing feelings of loneliness, guilt, or isolation in more positive and productive ways. Engaging in life meaningfully, through intimate relationships, self-care, and personal growth, can lead to greater emotional clarity and a more positive outlook on one's sexual and emotional well-being. By addressing these issues and finding a more balanced approach to intimacy, older adults can experience more fulfilling relationships and a stronger sense of connection with themselves and their partners. What a journey we've taken together today, diving deep into these powerful stories and lessons. It's incredible how much we can learn from real-life experiences and the things that truly matter. But now I want to hear from you. What have you learned from this video? Out of everything we've discussed, what's the one takeaway that stands out the most to you? Is it a new perspective that's shifted your thinking, a personal insight that will help you move forward, or perhaps something you didn't realize before? I'd love to know how this content is impacting you. Go ahead and comment below with the one thing you're taking away from this video and how you plan to bring it into your everyday life. What action will you be taking after watching? Sharing your thoughts not only helps you reflect, but also inspires others in the community to gain new insights as well. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by leaving a like, sharing it with someone who could benefit, and subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on more life-changing content like this. Remember, it's all about making small changes that lead to big transformations. And together, we can make a real impact. Thank you for being a part of this community, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts and see how this video has inspired you. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.